Hello, how's it going? This is Lexi with Plan with Lex, and I have not made a video in years, but I started compiling the different types of planners that I was looking at using for 2022, and then I was realizing I'm not sure what I'm going to do and what system's going to work for me. So these are my contenders for 2022. I have, I have the annieplans weekly and daily. Both are undated. And we're going to go through all of these and flip through them and see what they look like. So if you have a couple, we can compare. Okay, so these are an option, both or just one. So there's both of those. That is in the B6 size. So it's smaller than an A5, bigger than an A6. This is an A6. This is the Take a Note planner. I have a Salty Katie cover on it. I bought it for this planner, and then when it came in, I think I got a little scared of how small it is. Because once you get into it, you know, it's kind of small, and I write kind of big. So this is an option that I'd like to use, but more than likely I'll probably just wind up selling it. But I'm not sure because I really like the layout. Obviously we have our Hobonichi Weeks Mega. And this one is also in a Salty Kitty cover. It's in the color peach. And it's ready for me to use. We'll get into it. That's number 4 technically. And then I have the wonderful222 planner for 2022. And this is in like a teal green color. I don't know. I think it's more of a teal color. Okay, so I started buying these, and this one was actually the first one I bought, and I made the mistake of buying it in the B6 size because I thought if I wanted to fit my planner, it was going to need, or fit in my bag, it was going to need to be a A5, but then I thought, well, I'll just try the B6, not knowing how small a B6 really is. So we'll start with this one first because it was my first purchase. So this one is a Take a Note planner. Take a Note planner. It's also shortened down to TAN. It's a TAN planner. It's in Chinese, but is a planner made from Taiwan, I believe. The A6 size only comes in Chinese. If you get an A5, you can choose between Chinese or English. So just a quick flip through. This is what this looks like. My finger fits in one of the days. So, and all the months are consecutive at the front, and then it'll go to your days. So your weeks do look like this. They start off with a Monday here, but it always does a weekly recap right here. Like a weekly recap. And then it goes and breaks down the days. So it's a week on 4 pages. A week on 4 pages. And that's what that looks like. I like this because I wanted more room. I like a vertical, and it also gives you a time frame. So from like 5:30 to, I don't know, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 till midnight. Okay. Obviously 24. Wow. Okay, great. So it goes from 6 to midnight, and that's great if you like to be more on a time frame. Some days I do, and some days I don't. But it goes all the way until 2023. The end of 2022. And then it does give you very few notebook paper that seems to be gridded off into 4. You can barely tell, but there's a small line right here with a dot in the middle. It's very hard to tell. There it is. So anyway, so that is the tan planner. I'm not sure if I love it. I don't know if I love this case on it either. It seems to be just like a smidgen too big. So it actually came in really cool. Came in this awesome packaging. So it felt really official. Until you can't get it out. You don't feel so official. We got tons of thank you cards and everything. And then it actually does come with its own clear case. But I want it to be cute. So anyway, next planner is the Hobonichi Weeks. Most people know, if you are in the planner world, you kind of know how this one is, how it's set up. Let me take this off. I don't think I've highlighted paydays in here so far, and I have marked when we're doing our Spartan races. But for this one also, you'll come in here, and even in here, my finger fits, and there's enough room to write. Oh, I wrote right there. This one starts in December. I think, does it start the weeks in December? It does. So it starts the weekly in December too. So that's the size we're looking at here. And then, you have your weekly spread that looks like this. So you have and it's Monday start through Sunday, and then your paper over here. It is really thin. I don't know if it's Tomo River, because I don't think it is, but I don't want to lie to you. It is a cream, it's not white, which used to irritate me, but now it doesn't faze me at all. And then at the bottom of every week, it does look like there is a quote, but I don't read Japanese. So on the weeks, you have all of these, it goes all the way until December 2022. You get a couple of, no, that's not yet. Couple of, I guess, abbreviations, some notes. There's a savings plan I wanted to start working on. And then a ton of note pages, which is technically set up for if you wanted to do like a daily. And so it has a small line right there. If you wanted to do a daily, I like just jotting notes in here. And then there's some pages at the back I never use, but they're fun to look at. This is for you to take your own measurements. And top 100. And again, some more stuff in Japanese. So that is that one. This is small. Like, these are both like small enough I could put in a really small purse and like be totally fine. And also this is a strawberry milk appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I'm in love with that show. It is my childhood. So next one is the wonderful222 planner. I had considered selling this one for a whole second, and then I was like, nope. I do think this is going to be a strong contender for me because it is bigger, but at the same time, still small enough to carry in a purse. So this one, its layout gives you a key and an index page at the very front. Gives you your 4 years, which I don't always look at that page. This is a yearly for 2022. This is the first quarter for like pre-planning, the first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter. Let me zoom you in. There we go. Okay. Third quarter, fourth quarter. This is for tracking. This is tracking. This is this November and December. And then it has tracking all the way through 2022. So at the beginning of every month, there is like a November, like an overview, like what you're about to go through. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes on the side. And then this section over here. Here is the size comparison finger again for box size. I like to have a bigger calendar because I put my husband's work schedule in here, and when people are gone from my work, I need my monthly calendars. And then this also has a Monday start, and then has a stacked weekend. This, I was told that this used to be more a brown color, but in this new year, they have lightened it. So I'm guessing it's lightened. I don't know. But that's what this looks like. It goes from 7 to, what is it, 11? Nope, 7 to 10? 10? 9? 7, I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, can you tell I don't know military time? Anyway, it does also have American holidays, and from what I've heard from other videos and everything, that the Wonderland 222 planner is actually an American made. It's made here in the USA by a small business in Washington, I believe. So there's that. So once you get to the end of the month, you get your monthly review. And this is, it feels like it's picking up darker on the camera than it actually is. It's really light. So this is all actually very light. It's really not as dark as it looks on the camera. Same thing, goes through and has all of the American holidays on here. So, oh, also it breaks the day down like this. You do have these small boxes at the top for your overview. I know some people like to put like the weather or what they were like their top thing is that day. For me on paydays, I always put payday at the top. That's important for me. And then at the bottom, you have this chunk. It is lined in between. Ooh, sorry. You have this chunk, and at the bottom you have this line right here. It's lighter than the others, so if you wanted to just use this as a full note section, you definitely could. So that is what that one looks like. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of going towards this one. I like that it's different. So we'll go ahead and get to the end and show you the note pages that it also offers. Okay. So anyway, this is what the note pages in the back look like. So it is one blank grid page. Oh, and that's another reason I like this is because I need grid. So I know I'm writing straight and not just bumbling up and taking up a lot of space. It's grid on here as well as the monthly spread. Here is the notebook page, which you can use for anything, or you can use for a daily. And it is got your 5 to midnight on the daily spread, 5 to midnight. And then it is set up into 3 sections, 2 small, 1 large, if you need more room to write. And it does look like they give you a fair bit of those. I don't technically need a daily every single day, but sometimes for work I have been considering it. So you get a nice little chunk of dailies, or just note section. And that is that. I think this comes in like 4 colors: a black, a teal, a purple, and maybe one other color. So that is a B6 size as well. Also, I bought this one off of one of the like planner resale groups. So I'm not sure how much this one actually runs. I think I paid $20 or something like that. And they just didn't want this one. This one is off of, I bought this one off of a Blank Note, which is a stationery store. And this planner was $35. And I bought the Mega off of Amazon for $27.99. Okay, these, apparently everybody is in love with these planners and sold out and nobody can get to them. So I was really lucky that literally last week somebody posted these on the resale group unused and I snagged them up. So thank you, sweet lady, who's, I think she was just selling the weekly first and then she decided she didn't want the daily either. So I was able to get both of them for her, from her, for like $52. And I know people are selling just one of them for $50, even though I don't think they go for that much on the site, but because everybody's wanting them, they started skyrocketing. So first we're going to do the daily. So these are both undated, B6. This one is a weekly, this one is a daily. This is the Aura Estelle collaboration with Annieplans. Annieplans is a great insert creator, planner creator, in love with her other stuff. She did really awesome. And so I knew that this was going to be really cool when this came out. However, I was not like, I guess, on my phone the day that these released. So I missed out until I didn't. So these are made of like this kind of like faux leatherish, I don't know, these feel a lot more durable than, let's say, this one. This has like your typical soft cover, like on a moleskin, or like a Electrum bullet journal, like a soft cover. As you can tell, it's already taken an indent right there from this, which is perfectly fine. I don't have to have them perfect. I did order covers from them, like on the websites, on the planner resale sites, so in B6 size, so those will be on their way. And I have some for the Hobonichi because I'm in love. So let's get started to it. It does come with like this guide, this planning guide. So this kind of shows you how they look at it and how they're kind of giving you an idea of how to use it. So there's this for just some ideas. Sorry, hiccup. Monthly and weekly spreads and a yearly overview. Just some ideas. Since these are undated, you can hop in and use them whenever you want. And does have the 22 through 2025. This is, I think this is the yearly that they were talking about. So yeah, this is a yearly overview, yearly overview. Here are the monthly. They're already set up. Okay, so it looks like you have all your monthlies together. All your monthlies. All of your monthlies. And then it gets right into the daily. Okay, so they're calling these secret lines. This one right here and this one right here. Okay, so you can split it up. Like, you know, this is obviously your header. And then this is like, there is very faint, but there are check boxes right there. So like your top things you needed to do that day. Looks like there are I'm just looking at what this is showing also. So there's this, and you can hour arrange your planner as well. Set up your, like, in this column, you could do your hourly schedule, your to-do or your task that day, and then something that is going on that day. Like if you had like a birthday party, these are the tasks you have to do for the birthday, and here's the timeline for the day. Just an example. And then there's plenty of room to write on this. This is, like, honestly the perfect layout for a daily schedule if you just need a little more guidance than just a regular bullet journal. So this is what the whole daily planner looks like. It comes with 400, it's quite a few pages. 400, I read somewhere it was like 400 and something pages. And it's not going to say on here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I totally skipped over this part. So, yes. So this, it does come, like, here's your daily page, but it does come with a weekly overview. So you can go here and be like, this is what's going to happen on these days, just looking forward. Here's some tasks that need to be done this week, and then you get into your more, like, in-depth. So I do like that because I need somewhere to plan all at once before I can get into the daily version, which that makes me happy about. So here is what they're wanting this page to kind of like, this is just their idea. So, you know, this week, focus on what's important this week, and you put maybe some habit trackers or something here before you put them on your daily. And yeah, so that is what that page looks like. You get tons of pages, tons. I mean, this is quite a book, and the binding on this is really nice. I like it because turn to a page and it already will lay flat, like no itches. Sorry, not itches, but no issues. Okay, so that was the daily. Here is the weekly. I thought this was going to be kind of like the Wonderland W222 planner, but it is not. Ooh, let's put this in here. Okay. So this one looks like this. So here's the monthly spread again. Just a quick. This is what your weekly spread is. It's actually like a week on 4 pages. Which is good if you need more room to write, but don't necessarily need a whole page per day. So again, we're getting into it. Here is the yearly overview again, yearly overview, monthlies. Oh, okay. I wonder if that one did that. So in between a monthly, you get notes, 2 note pages. Is that always like that? Did this one look like that? To some people, that's really important. I would say like small business people or people who are like doing quick inventory or whatever. That can be very important. So let's go back. And there's not a notebook. There's not a note page in between the weeks, in between the months on the daily planner, just in the weeks. So in the weekly planner, there is a notebook page or 2 pages in between a monthly spread for every one. Okay. So with that being said, this is what a week looks like. So you have, technically, when you look at this, you have 1 big box per day. There's your header. And then there's a faint line that goes here. And then you have this one. So technically, you could break it into 3 parts if you needed to, if you wanted to, or if your mind works that way. You could work into a to-do list, a hourly column, as in like at 5 o'clock, got to do this. At noon, we have a lunch with so-and-so. And then this is like a major thing or whatever you wanted to do. Decorate it to your heart's content. I used to be a decorator in my planners and I loved it. And ever since, I just am more of a functional planner and something simple. And I love that. But this gives you plenty of room also if you would like to decorate or do anything like that. I personally love the amount of space you get for each of the days because it's not too little and it's not too much without being a daily planner. Like a day per page is what I mean. So that's what you're looking at here. I really did think it was going to be like this. For some reason, these are not the same. Let's just look. These are my weekly options. This is why I'm having difficulty deciding. This is why I'm having difficulty deciding. Okay, so on the Take a Note planner, you have a weekly overview over here, and then it breaks down the week into 4 pages. And these are, you know, the hours and everything like that. So that breaks your week down in a manageable size if you have larger and or messy handwriting. This, I like this because I like the size of the planner altogether. I like how Saturday and Sunday have their own block. They are not on a time frame because my Saturdays and Sundays are not. They do break down into this note section on the bottom if you need it. I like that, and I do like how each day has its own little tab. I really like the B6 size, and I like how thin this one is, like thin and lightweight. Also, this paper quality is nice. Super nice. How's this one? And this is like, I don't know if this is cream. It looks pretty bright. This is definitely cream. And the Hobonichi. This one is a little creamier. Gosh, my eyes. Let's see if this helps any. I don't think it is. It's hard to tell. This one seems light. Well, they all seem light. But they're not brilliant white, that's for sure. They're not brilliant. They're just like a lighter white, but not brilliant white. So anyway, so this is one weekly, this is another weekly, this is another weekly, and here is this one. So that is what this looks like. And let's look at the end and see what we're working with here. Now this one doesn't come with near the amount of notebook pages at the end if you need it. For notes or grocery list or whatever, however you use your planner. This one doesn't come with near the amount, but it still does come with some, and it's still gridded. And this is, I don't know, I just think this is going to hold up really well. So I'm looking for a B6 or a Estelle Annieplans cover. I think they're called Cloud or something like that. So I'm looking for one of those. That's not incredibly outrageous. So these are my options. Daily, weekly, or Estelle Annieplans. Wonderful, sorry, I keep saying that. Wonderland 222 B6 weekly planner. Take a Note A6 planner weekly. And the Hobonichi, I feel like I always go back to a Hobonichi. And a Hobonichi Weeks Mega with all the note space in the back. So those are my choices. These are my options. If you have any questions, please comment down below, and I would love to help you if I can. And if I can't, we'll figure it all out together, guys. So thank you so much for watching and putting up with my craziness and trying to figure out how to get all these planners and figure out how we're planning them. So, and what'll work best. If I don't know if I'll keep them all because it feels wasteful, but I got them off resale, so I got them cheap. So, thank you so much for watching. This has been Lexi with Plan with Lex. Have a great day, guys.